4 copper coats. Sounds fun. Copy Vanguard. Mockingbird for 1. Autopay. Next turn we have Mutavault and 4 creatures. I don't think there's anything they can do, but I think they are out of luck. All right, Mockingbird's looking really good. Now I see why adding blue is very much worth it. Yep. Oh no, I might have to play Azorius. I don't like it. Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing some Azorius humans in Explorer, testing out the power of Mockingbird. Mockingbird is 1 blue and X. You may have Mockingbird enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast Mockingbird, except it's a bird in addition to its other types and it has flying. So essentially, for 2 mana, we can copy a Lieutenant. For 2 mana, a Vanguard. For 3 total mana, blue and 2X, we can copy Adeline. We can copy Reflector Mage. So the Mockingbird just becomes a copy of whatever the best creature on the battlefield is. And with humans, that's a lot of creatures. We never want to play it on turn 1, obviously. We want to get the value out of copying one of our Lords or our Adeline. A flying Adeline is a big deal. For the removal, I've got a couple of Get Lost because I still love Get Lost in Pioneer. We've got a couple of Reflector Mage instead of Brutal Cathar. Reflector Mage bounces a creature to their hand and then they can't cast it until my next turn. So we get 1 turn off from whatever creature we bounced. And then Spell Pierce. Since we have access to blue, Spell Pierce is one of my favorites. It stops so many different things. The opponent's trying to temporary lockdown us. So many different spells that they just can't afford to pay 2 extra. So I like Mockingbird a lot. I wish it was just in white so we didn't have to splash all this blue, but the blue does give us access to a couple other cards. So we're going to see how it goes. This has been the more successful humans build lately. People aren't running Spell Pierce main board, but I love the power of it, so I'm going to try it and see how it goes. All right, we got no blue source. I really want to keep Mockingbird though, so we can try it out. Hopefully we hit a blue source. We have a ton in our deck, so. Hopeless Nightmare. I can't Spell Pierce that? Oh, I didn't have blue. All right. Stump, Coppercoat. Oh, and another Mockingbird just to mock me with my no blue mana. Thalia does slow them down if it's just a pixie deck. They're just trying to keep casting Nightmare. It might just be straight up discard though. Demons, okay. Let's protect our Thalia. Try to get in. Oh, this is so unfortunate that we didn't get a blue source. These are our only 2 mono-white land sources, of course. Pass. Slasher, that's annoying. It's still no blue source. Oh. This is why I like mono white. Yep. So now we have to block. Sounds good. Just block and sack. I don't even have to sack, that's fine. Just have to block. There's an additional mana. Still no blue source. Just going to have to sacrifice more creatures. Yep. Very unfortunate. If we could have Mockingbird, we could have copied their Slasher or their Oni. All right, we got a blue source this time. Let's start with Veteran Survivor. All right, so we got to be faster. Let's go human, lieutenant, get in. Challenger, okay. No blocks. I mean, as long as they don't have a pop-off turn, we're looking pretty good because we can Kithian, Mockingbird, copying our lieutenant. Get in. Okay, so having 4 extra copies of Lieutenant does seem pretty good. There's no way they have lethal on this. 2 mana, no ley line. We should have lethal coming back. Oh, no way. Why do they always have Callous Sellsword in their hand? That is so lucky, dude. It is always in their hand. Wow. All right, so we did have to block. That's crazy. All right, let's get a creature down. We don't have any soldiers in our hand for the fortified beachhead, which is pretty annoying. Our deck has so many soldiers. But we do have Spell Pierce ready. And play another kill spell. Discard Valgavoth. So we're doing some sort of reanimator, but is it a creature reanimator or what? I don't know what the reanimation card is right now. Yep, still no soldiers. Dauntless. Pay 0, confirm. Copy our initiate, I guess. Let's try to get some presence on the board. Another white source. Get an Adeline down. Get in, get some triggers. What's Valgavoth? Sacrifice 3? Sacrifice 3, okay. So if they get the Valgavoth out, we can Reflector Mage it, sacrifice a couple of our small creatures, and we got them. I really don't know if that Spell Pierce was the right play, but I guess it helped us keep enough pressure. All right, still no soldiers, which is still very annoying. Go human, start applying pressure. It's going to be angels, yes. That is a big problem. Yeah, we got nothing good to do. Spell Pierce is useless right now. We could Mockingbird copying their bishop, but that does nothing for us. This is going to be a rough one. Yep, they gain 1,000,000 life. We do at least have Spell Pierce for Collected Company, but if that's not their line, then we got nothing. My turn. All right. What's the best land to play here? I don't think it matters. Say human. No attacks, end turn. We gotta hold up Spell Pierce. It's just GG if they get a Coco into a Resplendent. Okay. So at least we got to stop that. Hopefully the rest of their hand's awful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and beachhead. Let's get down Adeline so we can try and get some pressure going here. Oh, Resplendent, trigger, 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 gain 1,000,000 life, make a token, gain 1,000,000 life. Yeah, that's probably just GG right there. Got a Mutavault so we can make a big Adeline. Both legendary, yep. Yep, about that. Angel's still strong against humans. We're losing access to Brave the Elements, which is one of our best ways to get in the last little bit of damage before they can gain life. Alright, so we're pretty much just playing straight up mono white. Do have access to Spell Pierce if we need it. Hoplite, that's an annoying card. Let's pressure. I should have definitely gone Thalia to slow down their spells. That was a big mistake. Okay. Okay. Normally you don't want to give up your Hoplite right away, but they probably just have Virtuoso. District. Okay. I would love a land and an Adeline to apply a lot more pressure. Yeah. I mean, they must have so many creatures in hand if they don't care. I'll trade, because can play both of these, see if they play. Yeah, they can't play a 2-mana creature and cast a spell. This is a tough one. No creatures to play? Why did they attack and block? All they gotta do is have a creature hang around for a little bit and then they outpace us. So we want them to do, oh, and a tapped land, so they still can't creature plus spell. Okay. That is very good for them. We're going to have a growing initiate, though, from the Adeline. And a Spell Pierce. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot sacrifice your creatures like that when you're playing that deck. That did not make any sense. We've gotten Spell Pierce every single game. That is crazy. But we got our best lands. We got a 1-drop. We got Coppercoat into Mockingbird Coppercoat with a Spell Pierce up against a Yorion deck. Love the look of all of this right now. Beans, yep. Such a strong card. Oh, we could just go straight up Lieutenant. Mockingbird next turn. Yeah. Let's do that. We're holding up Spell Pierce for temporary lockdown. And then we have lethal. Come on, Mockingbird and Spell Pierce. The best reasons. Nice. Best reasons to splash blue. Alright, now it's looking pretty good. That's Veteran. Get a trigger. Mockingbird. X equals 1. Yep, GG. We got lethal already. 4 Coppercoats. Sounds fun. Spirits, okay. Probably should have done Beachhead, revealing a Copper Coat, but that's fine. Supreme, okay. Yep, they got to attack. They're on the aggro plan too. We will reveal. We will add a line. Get more creatures down. If we can hit a land and double Copper Coat, that would be so sick. Okay. No land. So let's single Copper Coat. See if they counter. Yep, no more lies. That's fine. Okay, Veteran Survivor. Grow our Adeline. Okay, a land would be sick. There's a land, but it's a tapped one. Do they have another counterspell? Yeah, we're going to use our mana very wisely here. Reflector Mage, the Phantom, if it resolves. I mean, we send it. So they can't cast Phantoms for this turn and their next turn. Ooh, Curiosity is a good one. Nice, that's pretty good. Now they have no creatures and they can't cast the Phantoms. And we get double Mockingbird. So that's Mockingbird for 1. Auto pay. Copy Vanguard. Mockingbird for 1. Auto pay. Copy Vanguard. Okay. Now they can block and kill some of our creatures here. That's fine. Next turn we have Mutavault and 4 creatures. I don't think there's anything they can do. They can get a Supreme Phantom down. But I think they are out of luck. All right, Mockingbird's looking really good. Now I see. Now I see why adding blue is very much worth it. Yep. Oh no, I might have to play Azorius. I don't like it. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. See what we're up against. Ooh. Mono red is just so strong, dude. Let's attack. See if they feel like blocking. We'll use Thalia to slow them down. Oh, okay. We've got a lot of creatures. I don't think it's ever good to sacrifice your Heartfire hero. Yeah. Yeah, that was not the right call, my friend. This is okay. See if they get Lost Matters. Love Athalia. Love 2 options. Running Cut Down and Explorer. Interesting. So this is probably going to be a control deck if they're doing Cut Down on top of Push, which makes me very sad. We'll go Thalia. We got the mana to cast Get Lost if we have to. You don't want Thoughtseize? That is interesting. Edict, okay. Find a 1-drop? No 1-drop. I think this is the control deck where they play the black board wipe. So we're in quite a bit of trouble. I mill 2, that's fine. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills. Okay. Their name is Ket. The last guy we went up against was Turbo Mill. Oh, that's so annoying. Floodmaw, okay. Lieutenant does not make this bigger than a cut down. We've still got good cards in hand, but if they're just the black board wipe deck, we're in trouble. And Cruise, yeah. Oh, so strong. I'm losing 1-drops. We don't have the mana to cast a 1-drop anyway if we want to run Adeline. Our Reflector Mage does nothing in this matchup, unfortunately. Please no board wipe. We can win this. We do have 2 Mutavaults to try and push through damage, but we need 1 more attack with our actual creatures. Down to how many? 34. Okay. Down to 34. They're still digging. Just don't have a board wipe. We're okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That is what it is. They wasted. They didn't use it on the Mutavault, which is our best chance against a deck like this, I feel like. Another Cruise, okay. They had to spend 3 mana. Okay, that's good. But we get milled 6. Down to 30 cards. Not even less. Down to 26. Okay. Pass. My turn. Beachhead. We will reveal. I mean, are we supposed to have killed this? Like, is that their only win con? Like, we should have done this earlier, probably. Counterspell? No, they cycle. Okay. So we'll stop their mill train. At least this one. But they're definitely running other high-powered mill cards, so. Down to 5. So our Mutavaults are not lethal. You have Tasha's Hideous Laughter or anything? So their whole game plan is the Teferi's thing. We should have just killed that right away. They had to be digging for the black board wipe. I wish I had 1 more land and 1 less Adeline. I wish I was not against 1500 rank. But at least they didn't have a ley line. Resolves. Okay. Trample, haste, give haste. What does this one do? Turn a land you control to its owner's hand. So we can keep them a land behind. Get rid of 1 charger. Deal with the 2 damage. I mean, the only issue is Lieutenant's only good if we have creatures on the battlefield, so. All right. We will play defense and hope that they don't just have the combos. I pass. I'll try to block a charger. Rage, okay. Is it any target or is it creature? Yeah, any target. That's unfortunate. They get the damage in. They get to kill our entire board. We don't have the mana for an Adeline. Yeah, they're just going to go face 2. Which is honestly fine for us. all we can do is Lieutenant, unfortunately. No attacks, just defense. Oh, and they're not attacking finally. Okay. Do they have the Cell Sword combo though? They always seem to have it. Thud? Yeah. Thud, Cell Sword, whatever else. Oh, they just straight up thud. Interesting. Tap for 1. Animate. Cast this. Pay 1. Auto pay. Copy Lieutenant. Grow the squad. We will attack. Attack. And see if we get another turn. We got 4 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand. They're at 11. Oh, we found. All right. We can cast Adeline, attack with Mutavault, and all our lieutenants. They have to block or else it's lethal. Let's go for it. Okay. Nice. Oh, I can't believe we actually got there. Oh, that deck is so scary. Thank goodness they just ran out of gas. So today we did some Azorius Humans in Explorer, the new hotness lately for the humans build, utilizing Mockingbird to copy all of our awesome 2-drops. Mockingbird was awesome. It made a big difference. Copying our best creature. We never got to copy their best creature. We had a chance at a slasher, but copying our 2-drops is a game-winning proposal. We went 6-3, very good record, and yeah, I might have to consider updating my deck to being an Azorius build. It does give us access to Spell Pierce and other counter spells, some other good sideboard options, so it opens up the game a little bit, but in the first game, we never hit our blue source, which is super unlucky, but it's something that can happen when you're running 4 Mutavaults, 3 Caverns, and a couple of mono white lands. So, very fun deck. I want to see what else Mockingbird could do. I think humans is a great place for it, but it's got to have some other good places too. So, thanks for watching.